to quit, bro. Whatever it is you doing. And today, on this stream, we'll be checking out what's going on in the world. Huh? So let's see on my YouTube feed, homepage feed. Bam. See what videos they got for us. Oh, check this one out.
Now to this homicide investigation at the popular Burning Man festival. Police say that he was found lying in a pool of blood Saturday night. We don't know his identity yet, but he's described as a white adult male. Attendees being told to stay vigilant as there's an increased law enforcement presence now. Alex Stone is on the story for us. Sounds pretty bizarre and not a lot of details. Do we know anything on how he died and who might be responsible, Alex?
We don't know, Kira, and the Sheriff's Department says that they don't know either. We just talked to the Sheriff's Department. They say they're trying to, one, identify who the victim is, that this happened right around 9 o'clock at night on Saturday night as the man, as it's known, the effigy that burns on the second to last night of the Burning Man Festival as it was beginning to burn. And they found the victim, they say, quote, obviously deceased when they got to a campground area, and that the victim was the victim of murder. But they have called in forensic teams, other sheriff's office investigators as well. All of this made more difficult by that Black Rock City, which pops up every year for Burning Man, is not a real city, that it's going to be gone by midweek. So a lot of evidence will go away as well.
Bro, Burning Man, it's like a BYOB thing.
Well, they say that makes it more difficult.
But lately the weather's been bad. I think I've seen on the past ones, they've been having floods on those things.
This year's Burning Man has had a series of incidents
I still
throughout
can't
the
believe
week, right? What's going on?
Somebody actually died.
Yeah,
though.
a number of different things. One is, and you saw in the photos there a moment ago, all of the wind and the dust storms and the rain. There was flooding that went on. There was a participant in all of these storms who was electrocuted during the rainstorm, stood in a puddle and actually then got electrocuted and was airlifted out. We don't know that participant's condition right now. Then there was a baby that was born to a woman, 36-year-old woman, who she and her husband claimed they didn't even know she was pregnant. 3.5-pound baby born about a month early, but that she claimed that she hadn't even been pregnant, had no symptoms of it. There were medical workers who were camping next to them and actually helped them deliver that baby. So a lot of things that went on over the last couple of days.
Yeah, clearly bizarre. All right, well, we'll track this homicide investigation for sure. Thank you, Alex.
Oh, let's see what's next. 20,000? Dang, I've been late. I'm a day late to this one. Oh, look at this. What's this one about?
Address the rumours. Unfortunately, Asman wasn't able to react live because he was taking care of his dad. Since we posted clips speculating about it, might as well post the man himself respond, though.
But about a big viral social media trend over the weekend. How did you find out over the weekend that you were dead? You see that?
No.
People didn't see you for a couple days. 1.3 million user engagements as of Saturday morning about your demise.
Really?
You didn't see that?
Last week I did numerous news conferences. I didn't do any for 2 days, and they said there must be something wrong with him. Biden wouldn't do them for months. You wouldn't see him.
There is a video that is circulating online now of the White House where a window is open to the residents upstairs, and somebody is throwing a big bag out the window. Have you seen this?
No, that's probably AI. Actually, you can't open the windows. You know why? They're all heavily armored and bulletproof. The last place I'd be doing it is that because there's cameras all over the place. In fact, my wife was complaining about it the other day. She said, love to have a little fresh air come in, but you can't. They're bulletproof. Where was the window? Let me see.
The immediate release of the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files, all of them.
Yeah, those windows are sealed. They're all
Twitter
sealed.
was
You can't
blowing
open
up
them.
about
And one of the
that.
problems we have with AI, it's both good and bad. If something happens really bad, just blame AI. Something happens that's really bad,
I don't
maybe I'll
know.
have to just
It's-
blame AI.
What do you think? Is it true? Because I don't know. Internet be tripping. They be making up some lies sometimes. Let's see what they got. Oh. Let's see. Oh, there goes a short one.
President Trump confirming tonight the United States has carried out a strike against a drug-carrying vessel from Venezuela. Watch this. 11 gang members were on that boat in the southern Caribbean, and they were killed in a blast. Trump posted this video to social media with a warning, quote, "Let this serve as notice to anybody even thinking about bringing drugs into the United States of America."
Yeah, just like when we thought that Biden was dead too. That was crazy. Look at this guy. This dude is live. What's he doing? Let's see what he's
And
talking
then it was
about.
400 million, I thought, right? Concord lost at least 200 million, including acquisition costs. But Sony did invest in Firewalk in the game before the acquisition. Yeah, so I mean,
Hello.
it
This
could
is
be.
pretty much
You know what I
cool.
mean? It could very well be it.
200 million investment. Jerry Jones was a part of that
Oh,
first investment. by
look
the
at
way.
look at the chat,
Like,
bruh. I see you
Jerry
see your
Jones,
chat
Cowboys.
on the.
Jerry Jones. He was a part of the first 200 million.
If Cowboys Jerry Jones was involved, yeah, then you guys were fucking cooked. Jerry Jones was
Hold
behind
on,
the
let me
wheel.
see.
Damn. How many shit is Jerry Jones fucking up? Why they keep on letting this guy make decisions, right? Oh, nah, I played
There
the
you
beta.
go.
Would have spent money on would have
Right
had I
there.
wouldn't have spent money on that. He said 100% that. Yeah, exactly. Curry Cosmos. I think it's more the art style, not DEI. DEI just means that,
The
a
dead game.
variety, which would normally be a good thing. The characters were very bland, especially compared to, well, I'm not
Hey, this guy's talking a little too much, and he's not even on like 1.25 speed or 1.50. What's this?
So
Hey.
people are saying that Drewski is racist. People are saying Drewski's racist. I'm sorry, I couldn't get through that. So you were saying Drewski's racist because he did whiteface, and it's just the
Yeah, me
funniest.
too.
It's been so explosive
do
over
like
on
that.
Twitter. Okay, so I want to point this out. I'm gonna tell you my opinion about this. There's a fine
Slowly
line
but surely.
between mockery and mastery. Fine line. And comedy does it so well. Only a few comedians know how to dance on that thread without falling face first in the bad faith buffoonery. The best comedy doesn't just punch up or down, whatever which way you want to punch. It punches through the noise.
I can't
That's
wait
what it
till you
does.
start your
Grabs you by
chat,
the
bruh.
collar and makes you uncomfortable in the right way. Tasteful comedy is the kind that provokes without dehumanizing. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of great comedy that way. It reflects without excusing. And that weaponizes absurdity to dismantle the real absurdities of the world. Let's take my favorite example of this and a blackface.
For some reason, I don't know what it was, but let's check this one out.
Skull look like
It talks so slow, I gotta speed it
Skull
up.
didn't get ran out of Inglewood like Mozzie though. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get ran out of Inglewood like Mozzie though. Stop saying that. But, you look
Eh?
like Mozzie. Yeah. Skull didn't get ran out of Inglewood like Mozzie though. You know what I'm just I'm just saying though, blood. Mozzie my though, blood, but you said blood up for that. Stop saying that, blood. You said that up for that. I didn't. Get over here, blood. Look at this right here. Let me pin that, blood. Look at this right here, blood. Rondo Ortega 600 snitching from a blank ass page. You police ass do your own job. You still.
But just peep the progression of this though, right? They say he supposedly got ran out of Inglewood years ago. And this one gonna harp on, bro. But yeah, we're gonna get Mozzie. He responded back to this shit. We're gonna get into it, bro. Stay tuned.
And so it was a picture that was taken in regards to Mozzie. Mozzie took a picture. I think he was with some Crips, and they was like dissing Inglewood Bloods or whatever the case may be. Now the story may not be 100% accurate. I'm just telling y'all what I heard. His telephone at this point, and I gotta kind of try to figure out what might have been, what really happened. So he ends up taking this picture. The Inglewood Bloods see it. He's supposed to pull up to Inglewood to shoot a music video. They end up running him out the hood, and allegedly, Imozzie chain got confiscated. Okay, now. If you are from LA and you might have heard this story, please elaborate for me, okay? Please elaborate for me, okay? Now, Mozzie allegedly got ran out of Inglewood because he would take this picture with the Crips. Now, I don't know what Crips, I think it was like the 40s or the 30s, it was one of them. It wasn't.
Hey, have you heard about this story right here, Loco? Let me know, man.
like the rolling 60s or nothing. I think it was like either the 40s or the 30s or the 20s. It was like one of them. He would take this picture, he would pull it to Inglewood. He was supposed to be shooting a music video. They ended up running dude about Inglewood. Dude got ran out of Inglewood. Okay. Now this picture has since been wiped off the internet. Now, which is mind-boggling to me because nothing in regards to me gets wiped off the internet. I get flu flam from old.
So we going through it, right? Because it's been several versions of the events. Nigga, everybody got something to say. He addressed everybody in one walk, though. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, how you in. You know, Mozzie ain't never really spoke on it. Shout out in your business TV, though.
New, okay? From old to new. Nothing about me gets erased off the internet, okay? I made a list, 2-3 years ago about who I felt like was after me. And they
Keeps cutting in and out.
I talked about Old Park, Whoop Whoop Whoop, Tupac.
Do you know who that is?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all might see a new video circulating real soon when, you know, I said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the house might have been tapped. Y'all gonna be seeing that circulating in the internet real soon. So, you know, Mozzie ends up having this picture erased off the internet, okay? The picture is erased. If you from LA and you got the picture, please send it to my DM. That's why I ain't really covered the story on my page thoroughly because I have not seen the picture. But the picture is wiped off the internet. Now, somebody got the picture on one of their old iPhones and them Androids. Send it to me. They got the screenshot, whatever the case may be, from Inglewood.
So what does these pictures consist of exactly? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like, bro, I don't, you know, I'm going to hear a little bit more of this shit out, right? Then we going to go to Munchie B's version of events. We going to get into Mozzie, bro, right after this.
What do you want to be anonymous? Send it to me, brother.
Ah, okay. Let me see.
Hold
up. Settings.
I do need to ask Munchie B. Shout out to Bosco, though. I might need to tap in with Bosco. Bosco, that's my dog. Shout out to Bosco. So, Mozzie will get ran out of Inglewood in regards to a picture that was taken. Now, if you guys remember, Draco and Mozzie would be going back and forth. Now, Draco felt some type of way when he got released because he said Mozzie was rocking with his oppositions.
I'm
Now, I
trying
think
to
this is
figure
when
out
Inglewood
where
come
I'm
into
supposed
play.
to change my bits right now.
Catch my drift. So, Mozzie allegedly got ran out of Inglewood when he came to shoot a music video because he was rocking with their oppositions.
Oh, right here,
Mozzie
okay.
ends up throwing in the white flag with Inglewood. Somehow they get Mozzie's chain back. I think it was bought back. It was given back in exchange. Either it was an exchange for a song or the music video to be shot, or it was some money, something to do with some type of finances. You know, money might have been, you know, exchange, whatever the case may be. Mozzie ends up getting his chain back.
Listen, bro, I don't know who, you feel me? I don't know how the story get out there or whatever. I don't like this story. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the version of events that's being told. It ain't like just because I like a nigga music. It's just niggas be having the game so fucked up. Like, who you think you is, bro? Talking, nigga, what? You buy what back? Bro, go pawn it, bro. Go pawn it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go do what you want to do.
We're trying to figure out my audio.
You serious? But
we're trying to figure out my audio right now, bro. Cause
so
they
look,
said that I was going in and out.
let's just hear this shit out a little bit more. Let's do this. We're going to get into what Mozzie said about this shit. It's real brief. And then we're going to finish hearing their version of events. You know what I'm saying?
Heard I was ran up out of Inglewood, y'all playing there. I got feelings from the feelings, steady fanned out. The realest niggas keep it stitched, gonna lay it down.
You came down here blending with us, and then you over there with the 40s, and you got photos of them disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, the gangland. The homie's not liking it. He has something on Market Street, which is in Inglewood. Homie Deuce Flame, Tony Munchie, this Buster, that ain't from the hood no more. Big Seven Flame, they pushed down here, and I guess it was some security or somebody outside, like, where Mozzie at? He ain't in here. That's what the security say. And fast forward, he was breaking into his vehicle trying to get off Market Street. That's the gray area. That's what they told me he got run out of Inglewood. But
so we gonna get into the real details of that too, though. We gonna hear Munchie version of it, and then imagine that though. You going to big.
What up with it, Facts, man? Appreciate you for stopping by, G. As I was saying, we're just trying to figure out my audio for my video in the back. Hey, Toko, what's going on with my audio and the video in the back? Was it good? Let me play it again.
Ticket, right, with some niggas you think is bull with. Nigga get to playing hella little games or trying to act like they got gripes about this, that, it. But you know, P Nice went through that same shit. But still though, it's like, I guess though, they do say nobody bigger than the program, but nigga come over there naked thinking it's bull, or like just guard down. And nigga take advantage of that shit. That shit crazy, like, but let's get in the Munchie B version of events, bro.
we was all at Darby Park. We was in the turf. It was a gang of homies up there. You know what I'm saying? YG. Shit, Charlie Hood. Shout out Charlie Hood was up there. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie, probably one of his boys or whatever. YG brung him to Inglewood for the first time, you know what I'm saying, at Darty Park. I remember that day because it got hectic at the park. The homies started getting into it with each other. You know what I'm saying? Blake got pulled, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Got up out of there. So that's the first time I met the boy Mozzie. So after that, I think he was around because
how's the video coming out?
Still cool at the time, you know what I'm saying? And one of my homies is super tight with Filthy Rich. So he all in the hood. On his Instagram, he had Tiny Munchie throwing up F neighborhood and all that, right? So, and then
look, Mozzie from the P to B, and they say Filthy is the reason he was good in the Inglewood families. You heard Mozzie say he the reason he was good in the he got family in the families, nigga. And it's crazy. He say who was he? I want to highlight who was he talking to, bro? When he say lay it down, same shit. D&I Mike just told Blood, but
they eventually did a song called Real Niggas Back in Style. He and Inglewood in the set, bro. So I wasn't around for that video, but from what I know is Mozzie, some dude named AJ, Filthy, and Lil Blood. And the music video, which I just named, it got Filthy, Lil Blood, and Mozzie on it. So now, what I think as far as Mozzie, he's not from Southern California, so he don't know our politics. He came right down here, big dealing with the Bloods as he's supposed to, because he big team, right? But I don't think he thought if he went around some Crips, he would get the love he would get. What you get, because everybody rock with his music. It's relatable. You know what I'm saying? So you got Tiny Munchie all on your Instagram, throwing up F the opposition and all that.
So this had to be hella long ago. You know, it's coming back to me. They say him, Phil, and Lil Blood. When the last time we seen them niggas together, bro? Stop. Oh shit, you bringing up oh shit, not Munchie, but just his period. Like, don't harp on old shit. Let that shit go, bro.
And eventually it came down, right? So I guess he went over there with the 40s, you know what I'm saying? Intermingling, and it was a photo with him throwing up. No, not him. The dudes with him from 40s throwing this up with the middle finger. Now
no, I had to fix. Let me see.
BPS. This is Brim. This is how you throw up Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? And it's a middle finger with it, and he got it blasted all over his shit, so the homie's not feeling it.
I think what I had to do was now, I had to turn off
the song,
my
Real Niggas Back in Style.
My amplifier again.
You know what I'm saying? I like Lil Blood. I like that song Domestic Violence you got. You know what I'm saying? I rock with filthy music. And like I told y'all, Mozzie, he my top 5. You know what I'm saying? But that song, to me, is bunk. It didn't even deserve a video. But, all right, play this real quick.
Yeah.
You see Tiny Munchie all in the video throwing up F neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? All that. So,
what the fuck that got to do with me, bro? You know what I'm saying? Don't you have misguided anger, taking their frustrations out on the wrong people, bro. Shit crazy.
Like, you came down here blending with us, and then you over there with the 40s, and you got photos of them disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, the gangland.
Yeah, appreciate y'all being in the stream, man.
The homie's not liking it. So
I gotta look for another video though.
From what I know, he has something on Market Street, which is in Inglewood, downtown Inglewood, by the Inglewood Swami Market Street. I don't know what is it, a meet and greet or some type of something. So I might be leaving some names out. The homie Deuce Flame, Tiny Munchie, this Buster that ain't from the hood no more. Big 7 Flame, probably some more. They pushed down there, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it was some security or somebody outside there like, hey, where Mozzie at? He ain't in here. That's what the security say. And fast forward, shit, he was breaking to his vehicle trying to get off Market Street. That's the gray area.
Peanut is on right now, G.
No, the gray area is why look, imagine that though, like, nigga, that's what I'm saying. Niggas love to take away from shit instead of contributing to shit. Love to be a liability instead of an asset. Who was the asset? Mozzie,
I got
right?
one.
He didn't made it, and then he come back to
I got
niggas, though.
one.
You know what I'm saying? Then
I
come
got
back
one
to
to
try
play
to like
after.
whatever in his bull, like, but you talking about running, but so guess what, right? Imagine it would have went super left, right? Good thing it didn't. Good thing nobody had
So
to
what,
lose
you
their
think
life on
Mozzie
either
got
side,
ran
but
out
just
of
imagine
Inglewood
me
or
that
no,
knock a
Doggo?
nigga down for trying to come play a press.
What do you think?
Trying to act like you got to question a nigga about anything as a grown man. You better, nigga. And then imagine this though, somebody from, or even God forbid, knock on wood, whatever have you, right? Mozzie, if something would have happened to Mozzie up there, who out of that group was gonna do something that was equivalent to replace Mozzie? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I ain't saying, see, they look at it like, what was he doing for all that, right? As far as what he doing for the community, I'm just saying as a contribution musically, Even for your, like, so, because he in position, Mozzie in position, he take care of his people, a lot of people, his family. He make inspirational music. Some of that shit be whatever, but he make inspirational music. He do this, he do that, do that. What's your contribution, bro? A nigga who mad about some shit. Guarantee a nigga don't got no contribution, bro. But yeah, man, I'm glad he. Let me just hear what Mozzie had to say one more time, bro. I'm glad he said something, bro.
Heard I was ran up out of Inglewood, y'all playing now. I got family from the family, 30 fanned out. The realest niggas keep it stitched, gonna lay it down.
You came down here.
That nigga said, heard I got ran up out of Inglewood, y'all playing now. I got family from the families. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all.
I think he's playing it smart. It's not his hood or you're right.
I got family from the families. You niggas fanned out.
Yeah, but I guess it was just it depends on the picture that
when he say going lay it down,
people are throwing up signs when he took a picture. That's what messed it up for him. But
he was saying something along those lines, like
he's not even part of the politics.
Whatever happened, blood need to. I'm thinking who he say niggas fan. He ain't say bitches fanned out. Jalik, Jalik brought this. I guess was the one who kicked.
All right.
So you
enough
hopped onto
drama.
the video because you're looking for the plug. Well, you're in luck because I'm going to give you 3 ways on how to find a plug in 2025. So this is the most requested question that I get every single day. Hey, Neo, where are the bags at? How do I find a plug? How do I know if this person is legit? Do you know if that person is legit? Neo, I just got scammed. Help me out. So look no further. If you're new to this channel, my name is Neo. In 2018, I started a licensed cannabis delivery service. And within 2 years, I scaled that business into a 7-figure operation. Now I teach prospective and current cannabis entrepreneurs how to start and scale their own cannabis business.
Yeah, that's why they're
into
just.
the industry
I feel like
and
they're
level up.
tripping.
So if you're new to this channel,
about
please
it.
like, share, comment, subscribe.
He's
You're
not
gonna
even
wanna
part of
miss
it.
out, man. So let's hop into this. How do I find a plug in 2025, man? What are the 3
My
different
plug
methods
is my
that
mom.
Neo has? So the first method.
Hey,
you
that's
gotta
what's
tap
up,
in
man.
with folks in your area that already have the plug, that already got the bags,
Doesn't
that already
even
got some
look
motion.
black.
This method is pay to play, bro. So for the folks in your area,
Whoa,
if it's your
whoa,
friends, if your
whoa, whoa.
homeboys, you know, your
You're trying to say this
Uncle
guy
Will-
right here is a Balangi?
it is. If
I
they
don't
already
know,
have
bro.
the plug, if they already know the grower, if they already know the best distros, the reliable folks that shit is landing, you need to ask them, hey, bro, how much will it cost for you to give me your plug? You got to pay, bro. Nobody is going to give you their plug for free. Why would they do that? And even if you ask them that, there's no guarantee that they're going to give you their
Pay
plug.
to
Because
play.
some people will look at it like, why would I give you my plug when I could just keep making money off of you for eternity if I never give you the plug? That's how some people are wired. Some folks may just give you their plug for free. You don't know. Some folks may charge you, hey, I need 5K, I need 10K, whatever the amount is. So that's the pros and cons of this method. You can get the plug like this, but you're going to need some type of bankroll. In most cases, most people are not just going to give you their plug that they worked
I'm
hard
kidding.
for, that they spent
Harold and
time and due
Kumar.
diligence and went through trial
Two
and error. They got
is-
scammed multiple times to find the legit plug. Find somebody who does great business. They're not going
right.
to just give you that for free, bro. 99.9% of the time, no matter who you
Hey,
are.
don't
It
be
could
trying to
even
clown
your
my boy
cousin,
Neo
your
though,
best
man.
friend. They probably
He be
are not
trying
gonna
to
just give
drop
you the
that
plug,
free
bro.
game all
So
the time.
First method, bro, you got to pay. You got to find somebody who already has the plug. You already see they got motion. You already see that they getting bags. They got different flavors consistently. You want to make sure they consistently can always get product because you don't want to pay for some bullshit plug, bro, because you can get finesse like that, bro. So you got to be calculated. You got to pay attention to the person that you're asking for the plug because a lot
Dang it.
of
That's the
folks'
only thing I don't
motion
like
is
about
a
those
facade,
mics.
bro. A lot of folks will make it seem like they got crazy motion, but they really
It's
don't.
like they be
so
spitting
you
on
gotta
that
make sure
thing.
that this person that you're asking for the plug from really is tapped in, really got motion, really knows the plug,
Free
and
gems.
it's not just another middleman that knows the plug because a lot of folks are middlemen. They're middlemen of middlemen. So that person that you may pay to get the plug, they might just be a middleman of another middleman who then knows the plug or who then knows the grower. So you gotta really ask this person, okay, so you said you know the plug. Where is he based? Let me see the menu. Try to cross-reference that menu and see if you can find that menu somewhere else. Or are they just copy and pasting this menu from the real distro or the real plugin, just adding their 50 cents or adding their $1 on top of that? They're just drop shipping these bags. You got to be really careful and calculated when you buying a plug from
Bro,
somebody
you know
because
what
you can get
sucks?
finessed. I would say it's the most direct way,
Is that
but
he's gonna be able to see But I don't think he's gonna be able to see the live chat. So
If you're
but he'll
not
be able
careful,
to see
if you
that
don't
we
do
were.
your due diligence, if you don't
You know what? He
really
is gonna see the live
know
chat if
the
he sees
person
this.
that you're buying the plug from, you can lose out
Because
on
I
some
put the
money
live
because
chat
they
on
may
there.
give you a bullshit plug. Okay, so number one, you got to pay to play.
Hey,
the number two method,
but at least
bro,
hopefully
the
it'll
number
let
two
him know.
method is
It'll let him know not to be spitting on the mic like that though.
follow me. You follow Neo from 510 on Instagram. Anytime
Drop
I
a like,
post a
y'all.
video, once that video has been posted for
Appreciate
3-4 hours, you
Hearts
head
in
to
the
the
air,
comments
man.
and you scour
Hearts
the comments
in the air.
because there's going to be distros,
You know what? I need to get
growers,
I need to get like an
There's gonna
emote or
be all
something
types of
or
people within the
plugin
industry that
that'll do
comment
like
under my
a drop a
content.
like
This
so
is a
then I can
method
just
that I
click
know
it.
plugs are using to fish for custos, fish for trappers, and I know that trappers are using to find plugs because people have told me on both ends, farms or distros or plugs have told me that they found a buyer in my comments and vice versa. Plugs,
Bro, that's
trappers have told me
tight.
that they found a plug in my comments. And also one step further,
Dang, that's
if you tap into
crazy.
my live streams that I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays
wow.
and Fridays,
Appreciate
at
the
10 p.m.
likes,
Eastern
y'all.
Standard
Appreciate the
Time, Trap
likes.
Therapy,
Likes
there
are free.
distros,
Likes are free,
there's
man.
a lot of farmers, there's a lot of growers and geneticists in my live streams, and people have told me as well that they found a real deal grower and real deal geneticist in
Real
the
deal?
chat
Holy
of my
field.
live streams. Trap Therapy. So
What
the
you been up
second
to,
method
Vex?
is farming the plug from Neo, from my comments, from watching my content. So not only do you get value as far as the educational aspect of
Yeah,
my
shout out to
content
Neo
if you
for
watch
the
it
game
on
and
Instagram,
facts.
but
Yep.
you also
But
can
some
get
people don't
value
like 'em
as far as
for
networking,
breaking down too
finding
much
a
game,
plug
man.
in my comments. And I know this for a fact because people who are trying to source bags have told me that they found a plugin in my comments on Instagram and in my chat on my live stream in Trap Therapy. However, the con with this method is going to take a lot of due diligence. It's going to take a lot of research. Don't go and just think this is an easy method. Don't go and just trust anybody and send your money to anybody. This method will require you to do your research because
this
you can
guy.
get scammed, bro. Disclaimer, you can
I
get
don't know why
scammed
I
very
do not
easily
like that.
doing this method because people have told me they got scammed by somebody in my comments who said they were the plug, who said they were a grower, and they sent them their money, and then they got scammed because they didn't do their due diligence. A few tips
Hey,
on how
that's
to
not the
verify
that's not the
if
grow that's
somebody
not the
online
scammer's fault.
is
That's your
actually
fault.
the plug or the farmer or the grower. You have to do a FaceTime verification.
I was like,
you gotta
been
see their
chilling with my
operation.
new
If they
dog
can't show you their operation
that showed up
any
at my
time
house
of the
3
day,
days ago.
because this is what some people would do. They'll act like they're the distro and really
What kind
they
of what
set
kind
up
of
a
dog is
time
it?
to go to the distro
He
that they're
stays
sourcing
lacing
from
people's shoes,
and
eh?
front like they're the plug or like they own this distro and they really
Straight
don't.
up, man,
They're
no
just
lie.
middlemaning packs, bro. So you gotta figure out, okay, I gotta see this person's operation
See,
firsthand,
what am
and
I
it should
supposed
be
to
at
do?
any
Supposed to
point in
click
time
on
of the
that.
day. Because if you really got motion as a distro, you're going to be at the fucking trap all day from 12 to 2. You're going to be there all day. You shouldn't be, oh, wait, hold up. It's going to take me a couple hours. No. If you really got motion like that, you're going to be at the trap, bro. There's not going to be no excuses. You got to do a FaceTime verification. You got to do your research. You got to see, do they have vouchers? Do they got a page that shows their touchdowns? Who are some other customers and clientele that they have that they can show that, hey, I did business with this person? They got to have references, man. Because if they don't have no
He
references,
said,
it's
laugh
probably a
my
scam.
ass off. That
Their
dog found a
pricing
new
can't
friend,
be too good to be
facts.
true. See, a lot of y'all
Damn,
be
the
falling
the
for
dog knows how
these
to
folks
choose
that
them,
be having these
facts.
fake menus and their pricing is not
He's like,
real,
I'ma go
bro.
eat
They
all the
got
facts food,
indoors
bruh.
for $400, bro. That's unrealistic, bro. It's too good to be true. It's a scam. With this method, the second method, as far as I'll call it fishing for a plug in my comments or in my live stream chat, you got to do your research. You got to do your due diligence. You got to cross-reference. You got to do a FaceTime verification.
You gotta cross your
multiple
I's and dot
FaceTime
your
verifications.
T's.
You got to see their operation firsthand. You got to talk to
What's
the
the worry
person.
with
If they can't
politicians?
talk to you through face. time.
And that's gonna be
They
the
can't
next
show you their
video we
operation.
watch. It's gonna be
Not
this
saying
one.
that it's always a scam, but I wouldn't
It
do
goes like
business,
this,
bro. I would not do business with anybody that doesn't have 5 to 10 minutes to talk to me before I send them whatever money that I'm sending them to
I don't even
buy
know what that. I don't even know my
So
dogs like that.
That would be number 2, bro. You got to
It's
fish
like
in them
finna buy him a
comments. It's gonna
dog
be a
tag
lot
and
of
call her
groundwork. Basically, you're
when
trying
I
to
get
find a
paid
needle in the
tomorrow.
haystack, bro.
Dang, you about to
You're
spoil
trying to
that
find
boy.
somebody who
That's probably
does
why he
legit
chose you,
business,
man.
who's a real plug, who's a real grower, who really got them bags at a good price.
Hey,
without
Neo.
getting scammed, bro. That shit is
You
hard
gotta
in
quit doing that,
2025,
Neo.
bro. But
It
you
ain't cool,
can do
bruh.
it, bro. People have told me that they found buyers and they found plugs in my comments, bro. I probably made people hundreds of thousands of dollars, bro. I've connected business that's generated hundreds of thousands of dollars. I know it for a fact, bro. People tell me this every single day. And people also get scammed a lot in my comments because they do not do their due diligence. They get excited, they're thirsty, and they just send their money to a random person. Never send your money to a random person on Telegram.
No,
because
no, no,
it shows
no.
you're desperate. You got to go through some type of process. You got to go through some type of steps before you send your money to a random person. Yes, somebody that you meet online is always going to be random, but you have to build some type of relationship. You got to talk to them over the phone.
It goes like, I'm
FaceTime
taking
them
the
before you
sewers in
send
Far
any
Cry
type of
6
money,
right
bro.
now.
And folks be so excited, they be so thirsty.
I was about to
that
say, how's it
the
look?
veil
Does it
shields
look
their eyes, and all common sense
realistic?
gets thrown out the window because they think that
Gonna
they're going
buy
to get
him
some indoor
some
bags
more
for $300
shit
bucks. bro.
later
It's sad,
on.
man. All right,
I
so
also
that's number
gotta
2.
get him
Gotta fish in
groomed or
Neo's
something.
comments. Neo from 510.
Oh
my Instagram,
my
you gotta fish in
gosh,
them comments.
man.
That's
You
number
better
2.
spend
So
some money
number
on
3,
that
and this is the
dog.
best method. Number 3 is to join my educational chat, members only. So what is members only? This is a chat on Telegram hosted by me where we give strategies, we give game. It's an entire community of people exchanging information, all with the same goal and the same mindset to level up and to make waves within this industry.
Thank you,
Another
Neo.
benefit of joining members only is that currently we have 3 verified vendors. So these vendors have been verified by no other than me. So I'm putting my name behind them. I'm stamping them. I saw their operation, talked to them, built a relationship. They had to go through a whole process and whole protocol in order to get verified. This wasn't like something where they just hit me up and I just let them become a verified vendor overnight. No, I built a relationship with these folks over the course of weeks, and some of them over the course of months, bro. These are people that I've stamped, that Neo has verified, that I've done the due diligence for you. So I made it damn near easy to get whatever you need straight to your doorstep,
they used to
bro.
say?
Because these are some of the biggest plugs in the game. Just to simplify it, bro. These are some of the
Making it
best
so
plugs
easy,
that you
even
can
a
find,
caveman
bro. These
can
are some
do
of
it.
the best, man. Whatever you need, branded products, fakers, indoors, everything, depths, lows. Yeah, bro, you're going to find it with one of these vendors, bro. It's 3 of them. We're talking about big time whales. Make sure if you don't want to jump through the hoops of the first 2 methods, all you need to
Alright,
do
thank
is
you,
join
Neo.
members
Appreciate
only.
you,
The
brother,
link will be
man.
down below.
He
in
says the link
description.
will be down
Come join
below.
the community. Come exchange information. Come
Join
learn.
members is like
and
right
then
here, I
also
think,
at the
right?
same
You
time
guys can
have
see it?
access
You guys
to
can't
some
even
of the best
see
vendors
it.
that the
Hold
game
on.
has to offer, bro. Some of the best, man. Those right there would be the 3 methods in 2025 on how to find a plug, how to find the best vendors, how to get bags, man. Because in 2025, it's way.
What's the word with the politickers? Today,
What's the word with the politics?
we get into the story of Dewan Rice, better known as the neighborhood player partner, Sugar Free. He was born in Gardena, California in 1970. He grew up between Compton, Gardena, and Pomona. Dewan used to be outside running wild. He was hit by a car when he was like 7 or 8 years old. That's when they moved to Pomona. The first person he met was Termite. He started banging Trey 57. A few notable artists from the same hood, Cocaine, Pomona Pimpin' Young, and Clue Dog. Out there in P-Town, it's a lot of forgotten gems, the same guys that started G-Funk. Back then, Pomona was raw, an unfiltered place. The street hustle was booming, funk music, and that's the neighborhood that shaped him. Sugar Free didn't rap. He bust. That's one of their sayings in P-Town. When people think of Pomona, they think of Sugar Free immediately. When he put down street gospel, it was like scriptures. Get your money while you bullshitting. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So on and so forth. The music he put down didn't have an expiration date. It's still getting played to this day. It's a rumor that Snoop Dogg offered Sugar Free $1 million to record the street gospel album. Some things had happened between him and his homeboys, where he went to jail for something he wasn't involved in. But as I did a little digging, I heard he was allegedly involved. And so once he came home from jail, Sugar Free didn't want nothing to do with his homeboys from Trey 57 at all. He went over there with the Treetops, linked up with Tony Lang and DJ Quick. That's when he released his hit album.
Two men were
From an
gunned
early
down
age,
in a hail
Sugar
of
Free
bullets
embraced the
set up
persona that mirrored what he saw around him.
Oh,
Instead,
let's see this one. What's going
a
on?
popular park in Cerritos early this morning.
As you can imagine, those murders shocked this community out there and left police looking for the killers tonight. Rachel Menitoff joining us live from Cerritos with details on that. Rachel?
Rick Kareen, homicide detectives say several cars entered this parking lot around
That's
2:30
crazy.
this morning. Witnesses then described hearing anywhere from 20 to 25 gunshots, and all of those cars dispersed, ran from the area. A community activist tells us he worries this might be gang related, although this hasn't been officially confirmed.
In
We've been seeing
Cerritos?
lots of shootings and homicides that they're fatal, and so it's not a good thing. It's very
Hey,
bad
man,
thing.
appreciate
It's a
you
bad
for
thing
stopping
this
by,
community,
Facts, man.
and for the entire region.
Ooh, yeah. No, I gotta go live
And
a
the
lot
reason
earlier.
for this early
'cause you be
morning
going
gathering
hella-
of cars
like,
and
you
the
guys are like
shooting
2 or
isn't
3 hours
known.
ahead
When
of
police
us.
arrived on scene, they learned that 2 men had been taken to the
Appreciate you
hospital
for stopping
where
by, though,
both
Facts,
eventually
man.
died from gunshot
Yeah,
wounds.
stay
The
tuned
sheriff's
to quit, bro.
department believes they were transported by friends.
Whatever it
And
is
as
you
you can
doing.
imagine, the shooting at this family-friendly sporting area is certainly shocking and
Not the
disconcerting.
pull me leg 69.
You feel safe here. And right now, my daughter told me, hey, there's something going on there. And I seen that 2 men had been shot and killed. I said, well, I'm going to Target, get me pepper spray. But it's very peaceful here. Usually, I mean, you feel safe.
Yeah, I know
This
that
is
part.
Cerritos. We
That's
don't
that
have
park where
things
I
like
went.
this
I
happen.
think that's where I went and voted.
And there's
I went
currently no
voted that part,
suspect description. Anyone, though, with information can and should call the LA Sheriff's
That was
Homicide
crazy.
Bureau. That's the latest in Cerritos tonight. I'm Rachel Menitoff. Rick Kareen, back to you.
All right, Rachel.
Who would have known, huh? Cerritos. Let's see these guys. What's this? What's this?
Look at a neighborhood. So they were taking a look at a neighborhood out in Riverside, California.
Hey,
Riverside
stay
sits in the
tuned
Inland
to
Empire
quit.
and has
Hell
always
yeah,
been known
man.
for its
You
mix
already
of
know,
Mexican
bro.
and
Because they think it's
African-American
possible, G.
neighborhoods.
Appreciate you
But
for stopping
this
by,
time we're
man.
talking
Have a great
about
one.
La Sierra Rifa, a neighborhood that sometimes uses the letters L.
I'm stuck on this game right now.
in their head-ups,
Hey, don't even trip. I'm
which
about to
stands
play
for
that
La Sierra
tomorrow, I
Rifa.
think.
This
I'll stream
neighborhood has
that
been
bad boy
around for a long
tomorrow.
time now, and it's believed that this neighborhood started sometime in the early 1980s.
Dang, I guess everybody's just trying to make a YouTube now, huh? Just hold on. Let's see. Before you claim. What should we click on, man? Malia, have a good day at school, G. Hell yeah, Facts. Have a great one, man. Let's see, what am I clicking on, huh? There's a warehouse shootout? Oh, bro, you guys haven't seen that one thing, huh? Check this out. Bank. Hold up. I got you right now, G. Is it this one? Oh yeah, this was a crazy one. Hold on, I'll show you.
Good evening. It was a scene right out of an action-packed Hollywood movie.
Bloody gun battle between cops and robbers on the streets of suburban Los Angeles
This
today.
is
He must have
crazy.
fired over 500 rounds. Just, I mean, unbelievable. It was like a war zone, and he just kept doing it.
This
The
is
cops were all
nuts.
pinned down. One of them was bleeding pretty bad.
Guys walked in, they looked like they were RoboCop. I mean, they were so heavily armed, and they looked dangerous.
The one weapon that we've identified can go through a bulletproof vest at 200 yards.
These are very organized, brutal.
Check it out, G. Watch this.
The North Hollywood Shootout. It is the story of a bank robbery that went very, very wrong. A surrealist holdup worthy of a movie scene, or should I say, worthy of an open-world video game. What happened in Los Angeles on the morning of February 28, 1997, was actually real. That day, two stout and heavily armed men decided to carry out an extremely brutal robbery. A completely botched theft that would soon turn into a huge shooting. Two robbers against almost 400 policemen, including SWAT members, all in the middle of Los
400
Angeles
policemen,
in
bro.
broad time. Larry. The story takes place in 1989 at Gold's Gym in Venice Beach, Los Angeles. Emil, who trains there regularly,
Dang, they don't even
meets
show
a man
it?
who will dramatically
Where is it
change his
at,
life.
bro?
A young man who, like him, it's off. It's
You'll see right
9:17
now.
a.m. when the two men exit the vehicle, one after the other. Their watches are set to 8 minutes, the time they estimate before the police intervene. They head for the bank entrance. Their bodybuilder stature, combined with the heavy equipment they're wearing, make them look like two intimidating monsters about to terrify the world.
Okay, motherfucker, let's go.
The robbery begins when Larry orders one of the bank's customers to enter the establishment. Two policemen standing near the bank witness the surreal scene.
5840, requesting assistance. We have a possible 211 in progress at the Bank of America. Bank of America. Located north of Kittredge. We have shots fired.
The robbery had barely begun, but the alert had already been given. Unaware of this, Larry and Emil carry on with their robbery.
This is a fucking holdup.
Then, putting their money where their mouths are, the two
There we go.
In dark clothing.
confrontation seems inevitable. Future chaos is on the horizon, and it doesn't help that the cops haven't had enough time to clear the area of civilians. Yes, because many people are still walking around the area. For the robbers, it's time to plan their exit. Larry orders the security guard to take all the hostages to the vault. Then the two men head for the exit door, where the police are waiting. With their war weapons and multiple bulletproof protections, the upcoming confrontation is already shaping up to be a tense one. 9:24 a.m. Larry Phillips is the
This
first
was
to
like
emerge from the
GTA
building.
before
He points
GTA.
his assault rifle at the police vehicles and opens fire.
Requested help at the bank. Stay down. The suspects are shooting AK-47. All units at Bank of America, stay down. Shots are being fired. Automatic fire.
The deafening sound of the bullets echoed throughout the neighborhood. Police officers and civilians dived to the ground in order to avoid the piercing bullets from the automatic rifles. The cars they were hiding behind were pierced like paper, some bullets even flying out the other side of the bodywork. More than 200 rounds were fired by Larry. He then retreated into the bank. The first hail of bullets had already wounded several people, including two civilians. Then, at 9:30 a.m., Larry reappeared. This
I
time
think
accompanied
90
by Emil, who is carrying the
what
bag
is
of
it?
money. The
What does it say
bursts
on
of
there?
gunfire resumed, but more intensely.
97, 96?
John Caparelli, a police officer present that
These
day,
dudes are
remembers
dumping on the cops,
A
bro.
single fully automatic AK-47 makes a whole lot of
Yeah, see, it
noise,
says
but when
1997,
Matasariano joined his
1997,
cohort in the lobby, the sound of two became the stuff of nightmares. It was the Devil's Symphony, and something that stayed with me even to this day.
the hail of bullets hit many police officers, including one who was shot in the thigh, shattering his femur. For the police officers present, it's almost impossible to fight back. The two robbers had far too superior weapons at their disposal. An observation shared by Constable Caparelli, who recalls,
We were in big trouble. Compared to their firepower, we had pea shooters, and the rounds were literally bouncing right off them. With our firepower not having much effect, the idea came to go to a nearby gun store.
Larry and Emil seemed invincible, yet 2 policemen managed to inflict the first damage, wounding Larry Phillips. Located some 200 meters from the robber, one of the policemen took a huge risk by going out into the open to shoot the robber in the back. He fired twice, wounding Larry in the back and buttock. The robber staggers, then turns around in rage, spraying the policeman with armor-piercing bullets that wound him and his partners. The situation...
Bro, not only these guys had AKs, bro, they had armor-piercing rounds.
...is becoming more and more tense. Larry and Emil keep on firing at anything that moves, policemen or civilians. No one is spared.
The suspects are out and they're shooting at everything. Now those areas get out.
The robbers then want to secure their loot. To do so, Emil fires continuously to cover his sidekick, who heads for the car
Look, they
with the
had
money bag
drums on
containing
their
3
AKs,
anti-theft devices. Suddenly, the system activates and explodes, covering all the wads of cash in red ink. Larry and Emil could kiss their 300 grand goodbye. The confrontation goes on, and surprisingly, the 2 bandits don't seem to want to run away. Indeed, they go so far as to attempt to break into an automatic teller machine outside the bank. Seemingly in no hurry, Larry strolls quietly past the bank, shooting anything that moves, including news helicopters broadcasting the shootout live on TV.
We've just been informed that the suspect is shooting at our helicopter and the other helicopters, so I'm going to try to keep a picture with you, but we are being shot at this time.
For Emil Motosaranu, things are more complicated. Hit by several bullets, including one that tore off his eyebrow, he was in a state of shock and put himself out of action by sitting down in the passenger seat of the car.
The suspect is walking along the east side of the bank. He's just daring people to come after him. He's got additional weapons. The trunk is open on his vehicle. Could be out 10 and somebody has a shot. Take it. Suspect
Bro,
dead.
their money got
At this
painted
point,
in
they
red.
could very well have taken their car and sped off, but no. Instead, they continue to confront the authorities. No doubt Larry, who had a tenacious hatred of cops, took great pleasure in shooting at the police. And since he was the leader of the duo, Emil probably followed him. At one point, however, we see Emil trying to convince his accomplice to leave. Passing to the driver's side, he opens the passenger door to signal to his accomplice that it's time to leave. But Larry doesn't seem to mind and closes the door with a sweep of his hip, as if to
Larry's like, we ain't got enough stars yet, bro. Chill.
Say,
I still want to have some fun.
a scene which shows that his partner may have intended to put an end to the bloodshed. Because yes, it's possible that Emil heard on his radio scanner the arrival of SWAT, who are on their way to help the police.
50L10, we need someone here with some heavy guns. We need SWAT code 3.
And confronting SWAT was another matter. In an attempt to convince Larry of the necessity to leave, Emil stepped on the gas pedal and slowly drove the Chevrolet towards the north exit of the parking lot.
Suspect on the north side of the building. It's walking around like nothing. They got 1847, 2 of them, they're dressed in all black, heavy body armor.
Larry's a crazy man.
Larry follows
bro.
on
Look at
foot
him.
and continues to shoot at the targets around him.
My boy was... Bro, the first time I seen this, I think it was my pops that told me about it, because I wasn't even here yet. And I was like, dude, I was sitting at the time.
After that, he takes cover behind a semi-trailer.
But I
while
didn't even
Emil,
know
still
this went
driving
down.
the car,
After I looked
seems
it
to
up, I
be
was
waiting
like,
for him
oh,
to get
shoot.
away once and for all. Except that Larry is unwilling to answer his calls, busy repairing his gun, which
You
has...
see, I blame these guys. I think they're a big reason why probably the gun laws even got more stricter, bro. You seen
jammed
what
in the
they
meantime.
had, bro? They had AKs with
That's when a
drums
police
on them, bro.
officer, positioned right in front of the trailer, sees Emil Motosaranu and starts shooting. The bullet passes through the driver's window and just a few centimeters from Motosaranu's face. Startled, Motosaranu hits the gas pedal and pulls hard on the steering wheel, practically lying down on the front seats to avoid the shots. Larry is now alone. Kneeling in the back of the truck, he still tries to unblock his gun, in vain. Officer Caparelli, stationed up the street from Larry, handgun in hand and exposed, fires at the assailant. then quickly escapes to avoid the Kalashnikov bursts. What he doesn't know is that Larry's gun is jammed, preventing the robber from firing back. Agent Caparelli continued to shoot at Larry, who began to flinch. A bullet hits him in the right clavicle artery, severing it and causing a severe wound.
Larry.
In response, Larry pulled out his Beretta pistol and counterattacked, when suddenly another policeman hit him on the right hand, causing him to drop his pistol. He picks it up from the ground, places the barrel under his chin, and pulls the trigger one last time. 9:56 a.m., the first assailant in the North Hollywood shootout is dead. Meanwhile, Emil, whose car has both rear tires punctured and the windshield covered with bullet holes, tries to steal another vehicle to escape. For several minutes, he tries to steal every car he comes across, but the first two carjackings fail. In one of them, he is seen waving in the direction of Larry, who lies 3 blocks to the east,
He don't
dead,
even know
surrounded
Larry
by
dead,
policemen.
man.
Emil taps his chest twice, as if to bid him a final farewell. Emil then attempts to steal a third vehicle, and this is it. A beige Jeep arrives in the opposite direction and is blocked by the criminal's white Chevrolet, which shoots out the driver's windshield. The driver of the pickup, hit by shrapnel in the arm and face, doesn't try to understand. He flees immediately. Emil now has a way out. He transfers his weapons and ammunition to the pickup, then tries to start the car.
I'm telling you, these dudes are like playing GTA in real life, man.
The driver had activated the kill switch, rendering the Jeep unusable. Then a police patrol
What
car
are the
with 3 SWAT team
odds,
members
bro?
on board arrives at full speed and pulls up in front of the pickup.
Bro, what are the odds that the driver had? He probably pulled a chip. I don't even think those trucks had chips, but that's crazy. That dude set him up. He
Where
probably,
Emil is
probably
sitting,
drove his,
still trying to
his
start
truck
the
over there.
car.
Was like, haha, suck
Seeing
it.
the police arrive, Emil immediately leaves the stolen vehicle and positions himself in the back of his Chevrolet, ready to face the SWAT team less than 10 meters away. For the first time, the confrontation is one of equal firepower, with the officers armed with assault rifles. Escape seems compromised for the fugitive, but that doesn't stop him from continuing the fight. Cornered behind his car, however, he is quickly overtaken by the bursts of SWAT bullets flying everywhere. Emil tries to fire back blindly, but most of the bullets land in his own windshield and on the open trunk of the car. The police continue to fire
I'm
at
pretty
Emil,
sure
who is shot
GTA
several
took some of
times
this
in the
stuff
chest.
into consideration,
But Emil
bro.
is still alive. Seeing the assailant still crouching and in firing position,
Like, I think
the
San
SWAT agents then
Andreas.
have the good idea to aim at his unprotected legs. The shots fly off and hit Emil several times. With his legs riddled with bullets, Emil no longer had the strength to continue. He was hit 29 times and lost a lot of blood. The SWAT officers put him on his stomach and handcuffed him. Emil, smiling, then still has the strength to utter a few obscenities and even taunts them, saying,
Shoot me in the fucking head.
He bled to death on the pavement before the ambulance could arrive. The North Hollywood shootout was finally over.
Damn, he got shot 29 times, 26 times, something like that.
44 minutes of terror. That's what the police and local residents lived through that morning. More than 1,700 shots were exchanged during the North Hollywood shootout, 1,100 of them on the robber side alone. That's 1 shot every 2 seconds. A botched robbery that left 2 dead, Larry Phillips Jr. and Emil Matasareanu. A real miracle considering the violence of the event, which also injured 8 civilians and 12 police officers, 2 of them seriously, forcing them to end their careers. In addition, 12 police cars were destroyed and 85 civilian vehicles were hit. The hundreds of bullet holes in the walls reflected the horror of what had happened that morning. Now it was time for the cleanup. Finally, the North Hollywood shootout highlighted the glaring imbalance in firearms between police and criminals. The police's shotguns and handguns were clearly no match for the criminals' assault rifles and bulletproof protection. This was done after the
Yeah,
North Hollywood
that's
shootout
when they started
from the
putting pacifiers
LAPD,
on
followed
the
by
gun
police
laws,
departments across the U.S., were issued semi-automatic rifles to prevent further incidents of this type. Police would later discover that Larry Phillips had a copy of the film Heat in his home, a film that the two men probably used as inspiration for their robberies. Firearms were also seized during the raids on Larry and Emil's homes, but most of the stolen money, around $1.5 million from previous robberies, was never recovered. A story that ends in mystery.
Them dudes got away with it.
That's the
Hold up. I got you right now. Check this one out, G.
Today, caught on camera. A tense confrontation in Norwalk erupts into gunfire after an armed robbery suspect is unwilling to back down. He's just robbed a liquor store, threatening employees with a gun, an act that brings deputies to a critical decision.
He's got a shotgun. Get down.
When he turns his weapon towards officers, they have only moments to respond.
Be advised, he's refusing to stop.
Oh wait, lights are going on.
He's putting on the emergency lights.
Then, a suspect behind the wheel of a stolen vehicle leads police on a reckless pursuit through the busy streets of South LA. The stakes are raised when police learn the owner of the truck left a gun inside. When the suspect flees into a warehouse chased by officers, a close quarters gun battle ensues, with innocent bystanders caught in the crossfire. As lights and sirens blare, watch these encounters unfold from the perspective of first responders. As every second counts and every decision is critical, this is Caught on Camera.
Have you seen this before?
January 27th, 2024, 5:40 p.m. It's a calm Saturday evening in Norwalk, California, until dispatch receives a 911 call from the witness of an armed robbery happening at a liquor store on the 1100 block of Rosecrans Avenue.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm calling to report a robbery at a liquor store.
Do you work there?
No, I just seen it happen and he's still here.
Okay, and then what did you see happen?
He had 2 duffel bags. He was carrying a shotgun.
Surveillance video from inside the store shows the suspect wearing a red baseball cap and toting a shotgun. He is later identified as 38-year-old Lake Elsinore resident Gerald Hardcastle. Hardcastle can be seen on the video threatening employees with a gun before stuffing a duffel bag full of merchandise and money from the register. Meanwhile, LA Sheriff's deputies from the Norwalk station race to the scene. They identify a man walking out of the store who matches the description given by the 911 caller, locating him standing between the building and a row of parked cars in the rear of the parking lot of the store. Body cam video shows deputies attempting to convince Hardcastle to give up.
Don't move, don't move, don't move! 1033, give me the patch.
Give me the patch, done.
25 people to be detained, 1 211 suspect at gunpoint. This cross here, sir?
20.
How's the game coming along, G?
Can I get 1 unit to come in from south of the parking lot?
I wonder how far along are you on there?
Baker, Rosecrans, down, please. And then I'll get somebody to shut down the traffic.
Hey, all right, listen up. Start walking back towards our vehicle. Keep your hands on top of your head and start walking back. Hey, come over here, give an announcement. All right, start walking back towards us, bro.
A bystander near the scene captured this cell phone video showing another angle as deputies continue shouting commands at Hardcastle to put his hands on his head.
Have you gotten stuck on a mission yet?
He doesn't
like the one
comply.
that I got stuck at that one time? Or no?
As helicopters circle overhead, deputies continue giving Hardcastle commands for several minutes. He's still not complying.
Okay, you got. All right. Hey.
Come on, Hardcastle.
Yeah, holster that. Hey, let me see your hands. Hey, if you don't see his hands, shoot him with the 40. Watch out, watch out. Hey, watch out.
Keep going here, down.
As they advance, Hardcastle kneels behind a vehicle, then stands back up brandishing the shotgun, as can be seen in the bystander's video. He holds the gun over his head as deputies realize the tense standoff has just gotten more dangerous.
Hey, watch out.
I don't know why they didn't tell him to throw the gun to the side.
You're downrange.
You know what I mean? Bro, I'd be so pissed if that was my car and they're just over there.
The following is body-worn camera video.
At least look at where you're shooting at, my guy. Don't be hitting my windows.
From two deputies as they approach Hardcastle's location.
Not yet. Oh, lucky man.
Yeah,
Lucky
back,
man.
get a tender. All right, walk up.
Okay, different angle.
Lo mataron, ya lo mataron.
Cell phone video taken by another bystander captures a different angle of the shootout, showing a clear view of Hardcastle emerging from behind the cars with the shotgun above his head while facing deputies.
Okay, so he held the gun, held it up. Hold on, hey, wait. Let's go back. All right. Now we'll play frame by frame. Seen that? Now I know you saw that, right? Let's see it again. All right. Now this would be more of a frame by frame. 0.25. Look at, he didn't even do anything, right? Gun is still on his hand. On top. Here. Look at. So I guess as soon as it was coming down, as you can see, because I was playing it frame by frame, look. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I feel sad whoever's Beamer that is, bro. They ruined the heck out of that Beamer. You see that Beamer? They're lighting that Beamer up. Oh, see? I mean, he had no choice, though. You know what I mean? He had no choice but to shoot back. I mean, maybe if he wasn't listening, then that's probably why they shot at him. My boy should have been listening, man. Should have been listening. Look, he's holding it up. What the hell?
He's got a shotgun. Get down. My rifle!
When an eruption of gunfire subsides, deputies move in.
Hey, watch past my Hey, I've got AR!
Hey, wait a minute. Don't they train you? The same thing, son. Okay, you right. But I was about to say, wait a minute. Don't they train you to not shoot with one hand? Don't they tell you to shoot with two hands? Check this guy out, man. We caught this guy on cam, man. Look at this. Look at this man's playing. See, he was playing GTA, bro. Look at him. He was playing GTA. He was like, King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Hey, I've got AR. Grab it. AR. Yeah, let me go. Hey, stop it.
I'm surprised they didn't kill him, bro. He was shooting it over the car too. Like, telling you, Malibu Most Wanted stuff right there, G. I'm surprised the guy didn't get shot, bro. That was a gang of shots. Dude, these guys better get back in the shooting range, man. They need some practice. All right, good job. Clap it up for our law enforcement, man. Shout out to you guys. Doing good.
Confirm, we got all these streets locked down. We're getting past.
Castle shotgun and 2 additional assault rifles.
Oh, shoot, so he had
what could have been a much more deadly
He had an assault rifle? He had 2 assault rifles. Okay. That was a dangerous man.
Central Division spot a white Dodge pickup truck near Vermont Avenue and Manchester Boulevard that had been reported stolen earlier that morning. Making matters more tense, the owner of the truck revealed to police that a handgun had been left inside.
Can you show us following a Code 37 vehicle? There's going to be a one handgun
there
inside
another
the vehicle
one?
that was reported as well.
With an LAPD
this
air
one
unit
right
now overhead.
here, bruh. This one should be the crece, me crece.
Oh, we understand from scanner traffic now that there have been shots fired. An officer, uniformed officers reported over their radio shots fired. So who's down and who is the victim, we're not sure yet. What instigated the shooting, we're certainly not sure in downtown Los Angeles, but a shots fired call went out. We don't know whether the suspect is down or one of the officers are down.
The following is body-worn camera video from the officers involved in the incident. Footage shows Alvarenga produce a gun. That's when officers open fire. The following is body-worn camera video from another officer who responded to the incident.
Bro, is it just me, or these dudes just love clicking that trigger, bro? Because I've shot these things and it kind of gives you some friction, but these guys are like, they're like this. You know what I mean? But
Security
hey, man,
video
they're probably
from
just
inside the
heated
building
in the moment,
shows
you know
the
what I mean?
shootout unfold. Alvarenga can be seen running
Blue
to the back
streak
of the facility, with officers following closely behind, guns drawn. Alvarenga turns to face them, pulling a gun from his waistband and pulling back the slide. Civilians inside the building scramble for cover as officers open fire. Alvarenga is struck by bullets, collapsing to the ground. The gunfight over in a matter of seconds.
Or am I talking about
move into
national
render aid.
security?
I got you. If you want to holster up, I got you, man. No, we got it. Right here.
Arrest you, get me an arrest you.
Don't reach.
Holster up.
Don't reach, fool.
Me?
Don't reach.
I got.
Go ahead.
Leave it there. Yeah, right there. Roll him over.
Why would you pull a gun if you was, man?
Roll him over.
This guy's a fool. But look at this guy's face. He was like, "You lucky son." I would have been. I would have been got you, man. How dare you?
Paramedics arrive.
Crazy, bro. What the hell? Oh, 30 most disturbing gang encounters caught on camera. Area Wood. I don't know. They confuse me. Let's see. Best of California. What's going on YouTube? Hey. Oh, shoot.
You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You think I'm not gonna show up?
Death penalty is now on the table for this.
You come to my city, you think I'm not going to show up there? You think I'm not going to show up, fool?
Man, a YouTuber known as
Hey, to be
Sin City
honest.
Manny.
Hey. I wouldn't even have suspected it, dude. This guy right
He's
here.
accused of live streaming
Look
the
at
murder
this.
of his content creator rival.
Bro, look at this Rico
allegedly
Suave
gunning him
looking
down
dude,
on the Las
bruh.
Vegas Strip. This is Scandal, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Do you remember this, bro?
Nevada prosecutors have officially announced they're seeking the death penalty in the case of Manuel Ruiz, known mostly as Sin City Manny, a one-time YouTuber who's now accused of live streaming
Sin
a double
City
murder.
Manny.
Ruiz
Look
is
at
accused
this
of killing Rodney
fool.
and Tanisha Finley, opening fire at the couple who were outside the Bellagio fountains on the Las Vegas Strip. For some background, Ruiz ran the now-defunct YouTube page called Sin City Manny. That, in its prime, had more than 60,000 subscribers. He posted videos and live streams about Las Vegas, including things like the Strip, the casinos, and the nightlife. But Sin City Manny wasn't without controversy. Prior to all of this, he made an enemy, or at least had some beef with another content creator, Rodney Finley, who was known as Finny the Legend. They had a history of issues online, but also in real life too. According to court docs, Manny and Finny have had an ongoing feud since Halloween 2023. Redacted, meaning someone whose name is redacted from the court docs, was unsure of the specifics of the feud. However, since that incident, Manny and Finny have had run-ins with each other during their live stream sessions. Recently, Manny and Vinny were involved in an altercation on Fremont Street, and Manny was cited. When Ruiz spoke with police, he actually discussed this feud too. Quote, Manny explained that he and his wife live stream on YouTube daily. Their YouTube channel is Sin City Family. He said he has had a rivalry with another YouTube content creator, Finny the Legend. According to Manny, Finny posts content talking negatively about his wife and kids. Manny said he ignores Finny's videos and does not pay attention to where they live stream. He says he does not want that kind of negativity on his channel. Manny admitted that he and Finny were recently involved in an altercation on Fremont Street, during which he was cited for battery. The court date for his citation is Thursday, June 12th, 2025. But before that court date could even happen, things came to a head on June 8th of this year, when Ruiz allegedly confronted Rodney and his wife Tanisha Finley. This part is straight from the court docs. On June 8th, 2025, at 22:40 hours, while conducting a pedestrian stop on Las Vegas Boulevard in front of the Paris Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department patrol officers Jay Chavez and Jay Peters heard multiple gunshots coming from the area of the Bellagio fountains. As officers approached, they observed two subjects down on the sidewalk suffering from multiple apparent.
Hey, shout out to people that do all this work with their videos, bro. Think about that. That's a lot of
gunshot
work.
wounds. The
Look,
suspect fled the
they even make it
area
a
and was no longer on
highlight
scene.
and all that.
Investigators learned a lot of early information from Ruiz's wife, whose name is actually redacted in the court documents. While securing the scene, patrol officers were
Whose
approached by a
name is
female who
also
identified
redacted from the court documents. Today is the day I what? After shooting X in front of his kids. Bro, what is going on here? Oh, Aurora Avenue. Oh, what do you think about this dude?
What's popping out? Just like the 12 days of Christmas, it must have come early in September because we're on, what, day 6 of Thugmas, Young Thugmas, where we've got another audio that leaks. And this time, he's not only coming at Drake, or not coming at Drake, he is praising Drake, which he's always shown love to, but he decided to throw Kendrick Lamar into it, salty that he didn't get a feature. And we're going to talk about a couple of things in this. We might split this into 2 separate videos because Drake stans have run with a false narrative, so we're going to have to come for them in the next video. But here we're going to talk strictly about a statement that really perked my ears up and got me looking at him like, not only is Young Thug a snake, but a liar. So let me play you guys the leaked audio first.
I don't be understanding that type of shit. Supposed to be a blessing, nigga. That's why I never be bigger than Drake ever in life. Never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy fuck with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake can't? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight with Kendrick goddamn put a nigga on. You're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't putting nobody on though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, this shit ain't really doing that. Like, put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? He ain't really help nobody. It's the fan. you did all that shit for men. Nigga, you ain't help nobody, nigga. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off you. King ain't big, King love hell, man. Can't say no shit. Watch out. Like, man, watch out. I truly believe you do a song with me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope, trending, like, it's gonna be like people in the real world with you. Not the rap world, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players and cool lit and players and shit like that with you. Some type of people with you. You're gonna get like the real streets and the real people with you. You'll get the East Coast, but the East Coast ain't with you, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself. You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God damn, bro, you ain't with nobody? You ain't gonna bless nobody? Bullshit that King? Like, but it's like, what the hell is you doing? You supposed to be with me, Wham, Dirt. Sam, you supposed to be with us. You calling us like, hey, man, I want y'all to get on my album. I'm on some player shit this time around. I'm on some player shit. Like, come on, man, God damn. I don't know, though. Yeah, be crazy. Yeah, hopefully he do the song, though. If he don't, I ain't really giving no damn. Yeah, over good. Continue being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive. Hold my album covers on, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures 6 years shit, man. Watch out. Don't care about all that shit, man. Nobody don't get none of that. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that motherfucker gonna do 1 million, 2 million likes. You can carry them next 16 years. You not gonna get on here and get no 100 million likes on your post. You're not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with the internet, and if you just want to prove like, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving?
Not that you ain't Kim Kardashian, bruh.
Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro. Or just delete your Instagram. Yeah. I think it's a rarity, though. But, man, have fun with that.
So here, he's talking about what really caught my eye. Like, he's saying a bunch of things, and I will be fair here. Young Thug on this call, venting his frustrations about Kendrick Lamar. If this was the only call that leaked, I wouldn't be tripping on Thug. I'd just be like, yo, I mean, the guy didn't want to give him a feature. He felt like he deserved it. He's upset, and he's venting. It's cool. And it's not like him and Kendrick are boys. Now, if there's a call on Young Thug doing this about Drake, that's a different story. Although Drake's been locked in. He gave Thug 2 features on Business is Business, and those features went nowhere fast, just like that project. So I got to give grace to Thug for that there. However, the line, we will not give grace to. And I tweeted this out and said the following, especially when it comes to Baby Keem. I'm a Baby Keemologist. Like, if you know, you know. I've been following that dude's career since, like, what, 2019? Maybe even earlier? I don't know. Regardless, I tweeted out and said, you ain't really put Keem on. I was like, oh, I can't believe he actually said that. And I said, Young Thug is not only a hater, but a liar. Kendrick did the following for Baby Keem. He put him on the Black Panther soundtrack before he had any motion. If you guys remember the first interview, it was a print interview, print, digital, whatever you want to call it, on Complex, where they were asking him questions, and they were like, yo, how'd you make it onto the Black Panther soundtrack? This is where the inception of the Baby Keem industry plan comes in, because Baby Keem came into the game as a, quote, producer. I really don't know how much he produces, because, like, Travis Scott's a producer as well, but I don't want to knock Baby Keem's production. I just don't know how much of a beat maker he is, or, like, what type of producer. So he says that he just sent some beats to the TDE email, and then that's how he got put on the Black Panther soundtrack, which was a huge look for him within the industry. It's not like he blew up off of it or anything. So there's that. He already did that for Keem. And after that, Keem kept recording, and then I said 2 features on his debut album, Family Ties, which is at over 1 billion streams right now, and his biggest song. And if you guys see the reactions to Family Ties when Kendrick Lamar's performing in Europe and stuff, man, the crowd is going wild. They used the Family Ties performance clip to compare it to the Woodstock clip of DMX way back when. And we got to keep it a buck, too. Like, we respect DMX, especially me. I love DMX. But that was Woodstock. That was a festival with a list of artists. And yet people were going that crazy, and it was a much bigger crowd. This was a stadium just for Kendrick Lamar. And SZA, of course. But they were going crazy for a Kendrick Lamar song in particular. So 1 billion streams on his biggest song, and Range Brothers, which was another big song. But before all of that, this is the public. This is after they publicized their relationship as cousins, familial, because that wasn't.
いや素晴らしいハルト。これ自分が出るのをかっこいいですね。先行します。かっこいい。決勝はなんといっても3ラウンドずつ。落ち着いてますね。ナイス。うまい。足さばきがしっかり音に合ってますね。はい。クロスさせながらその音に合わせてタッチしに行く。ナイス。落ち着いてますね。このちょっとビートが遅めのビートにしっかりこう自分の体をうまく合わせてますね。最後もしっかりしますね。これ遅いとフリーズするときって若干困るのかなと思うんですけども。そうですよね。合わせにいっちゃうと変な感じになっちゃうので、自分の中でこうなんだろう、うまい具合に自分の踊りの中でこういい時にこうはめていくというか、そういうところはやっぱノリもうまいんですからね。はい。ナイス。なんか3ラウンドあるのでノリもしっかりと組み立ててるようにも感じますが、片手で今 デビやってデビウィンドミル。ああ音ハマってますね。
ダーのところで見せる。でまだだ。
しかもこう焦らず動いてますからね。フリームーブありますからねこれ。
そのまだ一つ目。長めにノリが見せます。
いきますね。ナイス。しかも今キャッチもうまくやってましたね。
いやあると。
これノリの体力大丈夫かなってぐらい今行きましたね。
そうですよね。
うわー面白い。イエース。体の使い方が非常にうまいです。大きく足をこう持ちながら。
Hell yeah, this is gonna be the last one anyway.
終えていった印象ですが。
Stream for this long, man.
なるほど。いやもしかしたら今のワン分目のノリ。
Stay that Tungaiku told it to quit, bruh. Whatever it is you doing though, cause what? Anything is possible when you say that Tungaiku told it to quit, bruh. Appreciate you for being here, man. You run facts, bruh. Y'all some real ones.
ちょっと短めにして体力
I gotta probably make facts of mod too. Come on.
Come on.
See if I can do it
さあ
right.
いや今のカメラワークまで知っているのかノリは。
やってきましたね。
Nah, I'll do it the next time he comes on the chat. So then he can come back.
ライブご覧の皆さんも今
Oh yeah, no, no, appreciate you with the sound too. I needed that, man. So you and Fat. Oh, so we'll wait till next week. Maybe that's when Far Cry 6. Let me know how Far Cry 6 is, G. You're still on it, huh? Stuck on that thing. I was like, you stuck on that thing, man. Shibble. Not the stream starting soon though. It should be more like this. There you go. There you go. There he goes. Hey man, for those of you that made it this far in the stream, bro, drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, bro. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Real talk, man. Stay tuned to quit. Oh my cushness. Ofatus. Much love, y'all. We out of here, bro. Till the next stream, man.